Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, starting today with more flooding news. President Joe Biden today toured some of the most flood-impacted places in eastern Kentucky as part of his visit to view the devastation that took so many lives and homes from families last month. Biden, along with First Lady Jill Biden and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, are set to visit impacted families from all around the area. Air Force One landed in Lexington around 11 a.m. this morning. Biden then traveled to and delivered remarks in Breathitt County, Kentucky, with Governor Beshear before heading back out to survey more flood-ridden areas. The President and First Lady will head back to the White House after their visit. Cleanup has sped up some since last week as the President amended Kentucky's disaster declaration, which increased federal funding to 100% for the costs of debris removal and other important help expenses. The last time President Biden was in Kentucky was shortly after the very deadly western Kentucky tornadoes just 8 months ago. Staying with flooding news, the Kentucky State Police Post 13 in Hazard is continuing to search for two individuals, Vanessa Baker, 60 years old, a woman from Lost Creek community, and Nancy Cundiff, a 29-year-old female from the Lost Creek community out of Breathitt County. Those two have been missing since the flooding that occurred on July 28th. Anyone with information about the locations of Baker or Cundiff are asked to contact Post 13 in Hazard. Well, one local promotion is gearing up for an outdoor music festival set to take place at a familiar Richmond location this Saturday. WBON TV was at the newly rebranded Shops at Richmond Mall to speak with owner of Huckleberry Promotions to get more details on the star-studded event.
The Richmond Mall has recently undergone something of a makeover. The owners of the business held its grand reopening event in July, where they unveiled the new name of the Shops at the Richmond Mall. Moving forward with this new identity, Richmond Mall staff are preparing for an exciting event happening this weekend. Diane Turner is the owner of the Wild Huckleberry, a boutique located inside the mall. Turner is also the director of the first ever Bourbon Jam Music Festival, taking place on August 13th at the Richmond Mall outdoor venue.
We are excited to bring the first ever Bourbon Jam Music Festival right here in Richmond. It'll be located behind the Richmond Mall, so we will have a full day of vendors, food booths, breweries, distilleries, 9 local bands, and of course the legendary David Lee Murphy will be right here in Richmond.
Live music performances are not the only attraction planned for the festival. Turner tells us that there will be no shortage of things to do at the Richmond Mall on that Saturday.
Gates open at 10 with our car show. Music starts at noon. We have a fashion show with the Wild Huckleberry Boutique at 11:30, and then music from noon until 10:30 at night. David Lee Murphy will take the stage at 9 p.m. Our kids area is going to feature bounce houses, face painting, cornhole, touch the truck, all kinds of fun things that we'll have here for the whole entire family.
The Bourbon Jam Music Festival is not just a fun family event. It is also dedicated to members of the community that literally saved the day.
This is dedicated to our local first responders. So we say thank you for protecting us. Thank you for giving back to the community, and we honor you. And also we want to just let everyone know that we are taking donations for flood victims. I'm from Hazard, Kentucky. A lot of our friends here have those roots back in the mountains, and our friends are hurting. We are taking donations at the festival and here at the Richmond Mall.
Turner says adult tickets to the event are $22 if you purchase them from the Wild Huckleberry Boutique, or $30 at the gate. With over 10 live music acts and numerous local vendors and food trucks, the Bourbon Jam Music Festival is looking to make a tremendous first impression. For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Looks like a really great event that's coming right here to Richmond this coming weekend. Well, Well, Saturday morning, a semi carrying plastic pipe caught fire near the mile marker 72 near the Rockcastle-Madison County line. Numerous agencies responded to the crash that shut down the northbound lanes for several hours. The semi-fire did cause some damage to the roadway, and according to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, the right lane will be closed at the 73-mile marker until repairs on that pavement can be made. But it is good to note that no injuries were reported during that accident. Back to school is right around the corner. The Richmond Teen Center is having its annual Back to School Bash this Thursday, the 11th, from 2 till 6 p.m. That's at the Irvin McDowell Park. You can get free backpacks filled with school supplies along with inflatables. Free food and games will be provided. The fire department will also be doing a spray and play from 2 to 3, so bring your swim clothes. For more information or just for questions about the info, you can call 859-623-8753. Well, if you're still riding the high from the Madison County Fair, or maybe you missed it completely this year, don't worry, there's another one coming really close by. August 23rd through the 27th, the Estill County Fair returns, featuring tons of events throughout the week, like carnival rides, demolition derby, motorcycle and ATV drag races, and making a comeback this year, the KITPA truck and tractor pull. Bring the kiddos out to the daily petting zoo and the amazing carnival rides. Prices start at $15 for general info, or you can check the Estill County Fair on Facebook. The fair will take place on 38 South Irvin Road in Irvin, Kentucky. Looks like another good time. Well, Apollo Pizza co-owner Wesley Brown had filed a letter of intent with the Madison County Clerk's Office seeking an alcohol vote to place alcohol sales on the ballot in November for the B109 South Whitehall Daniel Boone precinct in northern Madison County, where the company's Apollo Pizza at Little Sack Restaurant is located. The company had hoped to build an outdoor beer garden at the location that would feature draft beer, wine, and frozen drinks. Additionally, if approved, they would have added the House of Q barbecue brand at the same location. House of Q barbecue was previously located in Irvin and Lexington, where it was popular but halted operations during the pandemic. It also previously had locations at the University of Kentucky Kroger Field and Kentucky Proud Park. The Kentucky ABC has advised the owners of Apollo's that it will not grant alcohol licenses for county precincts not within the city limits. That applies to precincts that have previously conducted a vote, as well as those seeking to place it on a future ballot. Based on that, the effort to obtain the signatures for the B109 is being suspended. The owners say they are considering options moving forward, including pursuing a county-wide vote. And with that, we're going to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got the Richmond Police. They had a Cram the Cruise event this weekend to get more supplies for Eastern Kentucky. And also, we have the weather coming up right after this.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation with 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking employees who want to work now, and they are ready and willing to help you get started today.
When you first come here, you'll be with me for 5 weeks, and we will teach you the book work, which consists of PowerPoints, some physical activity.
Working at the Fayette Corrections facility is a job you can be proud of.
When I leave at home, I would tell my kids that, hey, I'm going to work to keep the bad guys in so you all be safe on the outside.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
Here at Madison HVAC, it is our job to keep you comfortable. We make projects pain-free for homeowners by providing solutions that fix the problem. With upfront pricing and multiple financing plans, no matter what shape your credit is in, there is always a budget-friendly option. Don't forget, we offer free quotes and second opinions. Give Madison HVAC a call at 859-625-1471, and remember, we fix that too.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Pretty nice day out there. Very, very hot, but we've got Susie Martin in the Weather Center. She's going to tell us what to expect for the rest of this work week.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Susie Martin. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn, for the Madison HVAC Weather Center. We're tracking the potential for more heavy rain this week. Just about the last thing we want to hear about, of course, here in eastern Kentucky, but that's the situation we have. We have a flood watch in effect from tomorrow through Wednesday. Beginning at noon tomorrow is a slow-moving front and ample amounts of moisture all contribute to this rainy outlook. Now, as we look at tonight's forecast, we'll let up on our rain chances here from 8 p.m. onward, but starting at around 2 a.m., a few thunderstorms cannot be ruled out. Now, the deal is we do have a slow-moving front, kind of quasi-stationary, that's setting off waves of rain and thunderstorms, but ample amounts of moisture are available, and any storms that develop could produce some hefty amounts of rain. And as we start to see a lot of that precipitation generating into our day tomorrow through Wednesday, we'll see these pockets of heavy rainfall that really could contribute to some flooding issues. So with that said, much of the eastern part of the Commonwealth is under a flood watch, including the greater Richmond area, and we'll have to be attentive. Over an inch of rain at the moment is anticipated through our Wednesday evening, and you can see how we anticipate some higher totals for the Boonville area and McKee at over 1 inch of rainfall. We've got storm chances really building into the mid-afternoon hours and into our Tuesday night tomorrow. So we will be expecting doses of heavy rainfall for not just tomorrow, but into our Wednesday as well. Our high temperatures will be reaching 85 in Winchester. We've got 87 in Stanton, Mount Vernon sitting at 85 degrees. Now here's a look at our extended forecast. We will be expecting showers and storms to be a lot more spotty in nature once we move into our Thursday. Friday and into the weekend, sunshine will be dominant and cooler too. We'll notice that change with high temperatures in the 70s, warming to around 80 degrees by our Sunday time frame. We'll keep you updated right here. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page on WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. And just another note of interest, there has been a flood watch that's been issued. That's going to start tomorrow and go all the way through Wednesday evening. That is for all counties within the WBON-TV viewing area. So keep a note to that as well. Well, yesterday, the Richmond Police Department held a donation drive for the victims of the flood that took place in eastern Kentucky. Rodney Richardson told WBON-TV this event was very important to his department as they, too, try to find a way to help out.
I had a couple officers come to me and wanted to do something for the flood victims in eastern Kentucky, and Officer Patel and Officer Hacker wanted to do a drive for things that, items that people needed most in the areas that were affected. And, it was more or less cleaning supplies and just hygiene products, garbage bags and paper towels, pillows, just bedding, really anything that could be given out to people who totally lost everything. So it was a privilege to get to work with people in the community and set the event up. We couldn't have done it without the great citizens of Richmond, and that's really, who I want to thank for coming out, and their generosity is what caused us to fill 4 of our police cars completely full with items, and a van completely full, which hopefully we plan to get all of those items to those flood victims as soon as possible, hopefully this week. I mean, Richmond's one of the most generous communities I think that you'll find in the state. But it's our community. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to work. And, not only when something tragic happens, but when people need help, it's always known. And it's great to live in a place that always wants to help somebody. And that's what Richmond's all about. The people who live here, they do what they can to help their neighbor. And that's really good. We've had some contact with one Eastern Kentucky town that we'll soon be announcing that was in need of a police car. And, I've been working with the city government, is really motivated and excited about the possibility of giving one of our police cars to a community in Eastern Kentucky. And hopefully, come Tuesday's commission meeting, the city government will officially vote on that, and then that way we'll be able to announce it. So maybe we can help one of the law enforcement agencies in one of those towns that was affected by providing them, a cruiser that we have to kind of give them the ability to provide services to the people there in their community since they've lost pretty much all their fleet.
Looks like that was a great fundraiser. A lot of help going over to Eastern Kentucky. With that, we're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. EKU Media Day took place over the weekend. We got Michael Watkins with all the details.
Floodwaters in eastern Kentucky have destroyed homes and businesses, displaced families, devastated communities, and claimed the lives of our fellow Kentuckians. Radio and television stations across the Commonwealth have united as one voice to help our fellow Kentuckians in need. Please consider supporting the Team Eastern Kentucky Flood Relief Fund today. Simply go to kba.org and click the Donate Now button. This message of hope is provided by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cudcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Get ready for one of the biggest events of the year. Huckleberry Promotions presents the first ever Bourbon Jam Outdoor Music Festival in Richmond at the Richmond Mall Outdoor Venue on Saturday, August 13th. Gates open at 10 a.m. First show kicks off at noon. Support local musicians, local businesses, and honor those first responders who protect the community. Come out and enjoy 10 hours of live entertainment, a car and motorcycle show, cornhole tournament, kids events, food trucks, local vendors, and Kentucky's finest breweries and distilleries. The Bourbon Jam Music Festival brought to you in part by Jim Beam and 100.7 The Coyote.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each week weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here, right here. EKU Media Day took place over the weekend, and WBON TV was there to chat with head football coach Walt Wells and with some of the players. With a recap of some of the day's events, here's Michael Watkins with sports.
Saturday was EKU Football Media Day as Coach Walt Wells and several players from this year's team sat down with members of the media to discuss the upcoming season. Wells helped lead the team to their biggest one-year turnaround in program history last year, and the team enters this season with some pretty lofty goals and expectations. During the interview, Wells was asked about what had been his most impressive thing that he had seen from his team during the offseason.
The buy-in to what we're trying to continue to develop here. I think you hear them talking like our coaches talk, and not all the time, obviously, but on the field, in meetings, talking about the things that matter. Or, you know, we talk about our core values. I hear them talking about them. Team rules, different things that we do, and how to play the game. And you know, I think the relationship, the continuity we had with our staff to our players has been really good for the players and for us as a staff. And so those things, I know. You know, everybody wants to know football stuff. You know, we don't get to see them much in the summer.
This is the third year at the helm for Wells. His first year was the COVID season, and his second year, the team was transitioning into the ASUN. With all that taking place, Coach said this offseason, the team was able to focus on football, which is unlike any of his first 2 years.
Now we're kind of into some normality, like you said, and you know, I think it helps us out as coaches. They understand what I expect. The players understand what they expect and what I expect, and so we can continue to hopefully improve. Again, me being a third-year head coach and having those two things going on, I guess it feels like normal, you know, because I've only been a head coach for 3 years. But for me, it feels like normal, as you know, I was an assistant forever. You know, you've got a routine. Coaches love routines, and you know, beginning of August, you got camp. You're gonna have a media day. You're going to have 2 scrimmages. School's going to start. You're going to have to worry about first day of classes. You're going to have to, you know, all the things that, you know, I don't have to worry about coming over here and getting my nose jammed every day and all that stuff and all the things that you had to go through. And, you know, right, wrong, and difference, that's what we had to do to play, and it was the right decision. But it's helped us to be more adaptive, I think, to understand when things come at us that we're not used to or that we don't want or expect, to deal with them in a better light than probably what we did in the past.
EKU linebacker Matthew Jackson was named ASUN preseason defensive player of the year. During media day, he spoke about what keeps him humble, even with all the preseason praise.
Yeah, my dad, he sends a text and tells me that I still suck, so I just take it in, and I kind of approach that with my teammates. Just like, hey, I was brought up and I wasn't playing in the beginning of my seasons and stuff like that. I started on special teams, so I just tell the young guys, this is how I started. So if y'all want this status or want this starting positions and stuff like that, y'all got to do the groundwork in the beginning to earn those accolades and earn those spots in those to be in that position to earn those. So just building basically surrounding our core values, and like everybody gets some accolades on our team. So we just cherish them for the time being, and then move on to the next step and the next thing that we have to go and focus on. So.
As we go throughout the week, we have more coverage from EKU Media Day. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports report. Lots of great information there, and that EKU football just starting up any time now, just like a few weeks until kickoff for that first game. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got some traffic impacts you might want to know about.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. you can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet advises motorists for beginning work for 2 routes in Madison County. Crooksville Hayes Fork, that's Kentucky 499, and also Cal East Road, Kentucky 2881, will be resurfaced. Crooksville Hayes Fork Road 499 work is between mile points 1.5 at US 421 and 4.619 at Muddy Fork. Cal East Road, Kentucky 2881, work is between mile point 2.78 at Kentucky 2872 and 4.361 at the Kentucky 52. These will be taking place today, Monday, August 8th until 5 p.m. this afternoon. Ditch work is in effect. Alternating lane closures are in place. Motorists can pass through the work zone Tuesday, August 9th through Friday, August the 19th, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. No weekend work is scheduled at this time. Alternate lane closures will be in place for paving work. Motorists can pass through the work zone. Motorists should plan for delays and utilize alternate routes if possible. All work closures are scheduled on a tentative basis and subject to change depending on weather, emergencies, and other factors beyond the control of the Department of Highways. Recently, the Richmond Police report conducting a surveillance of the area of Turpin Drive in reference to a complaint of a woman identified as 57-year-old Linda Perrin, who is allegedly trafficking narcotics. Officers report observing Perrin's vehicle parked in a parking lot on Turpin Drive. They further reported witnessing Perrin leave with her son in that same car. After a couple of alleged missed turn signals, a traffic stop was reportedly conducted. Upon contact, Perrin allegedly couldn't provide proof of insurance. Police also spoke to Perrin about the narcotics allegations. Perrin reportedly denied consent to search the vehicle. According to the citation, police then requested a free air Smith from a canine officer who confirmed with a positive alert on the driver's side compartment. A search of the vehicle was conducted. Police reportedly found a false bottom Mountain Dew can, a digital scale, 2.8 grams of heroin, 3.5 grams of heroin fentanyl mix, 14.3 grams of meth, 0.6 grams of marijuana. This was along with a variety of drug paraphernalia. Perrin was lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, we've got the sports show coming up at 6. We'll see you tomorrow. More news, weather, and sports. Have a great afternoon.